Love is a funny thing. You can fall head over heels with someone only to realise down the line that it was only lust disguised as love. Or you can end up marrying the best friend you had no romantic feelings towards for years. Falling in love is the best and yet most confusing feeling. So, if you think you're falling in love with someone and need some logic behind those rose-coloured glasses, stay tuned. Welcome back, Psychos. Today we'll be discussing 9 psychological signs that you are indeed falling in love. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as to click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Number 1. You have a newfound positive energy. The first and most common sign of falling in love is that unexplainable high you get that makes every problem you have seem not so bad. This newfound positive energy comes from the rush of love hormones epinephrine and norepinephrine that are flooded throughout your body in the initial stages of falling in love. Not only do these chemicals give you that high feeling, but they also tend to result in feelings of euphoria and increased energy that lasts from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep. Speaking about sleep, although these chemicals come with all their positive benefits and feelings of invincibility, they also can have a negative effect such as lack of appetite and sleep. Like a kid on Christmas Eve, your mind is racing with all the thoughts of good things about the person and the potential you have with them, which can be distracting to your body's natural functions like hunger hormones and the release of melatonin. So, if you find that sleep and hunger have been put on the back burner because you're overwhelmed with elated feelings, you could very well be in love. Number 2. You try new things. Trying new things and stepping out of your comfort zone isn't always as easy or exciting as it sounds. In fact, trying new things usually comes with hesitation and a lack of confidence. However, when you're flooded with these love hormones while in the process of falling in love, you will have a newfound interest and willingness to try new things, especially if those new things are hobbies that you can do with that person of interest. This is the beauty of new romantic relationships. When you're falling in love, you are more than willing to join them in any interest they have while inviting them along to your own hobbies. The willingness to try new things broadens your horizons and allows you to grow individually and together as a couple. So if you find yourself overriding your fears and a lack of motivation to try new things because of your new partner, there's a good chance you are falling in love with them. Number 3. You can't get them out of your head. The initial signs of falling in love can be as simple as this. Is there a voice, face, and gesture on a repeat cycle in your brain theatre? Or maybe you can't shake the idea of how good life is when you're with them. These repetitive thoughts are a telltale sign that you have feelings for them, beyond just a quick fling. When something is constantly popping in your head, it's a no-brainer that they have your full attention and that you're probably falling in love with them. According to scientists at Harvard University, these obsessive thought patterns could be the result of a dip in serotonin, a hormone that is responsible for regulating mood. The bonding and attraction that comes with falling in love can cause this reduction in serotonin, leading to constant thoughts and feelings of love, which is scientifically characterized as being one of the first signs of falling in love. Number 4. You get excited when thinking about the future. Not only is it difficult to shake the thoughts of this person when you're falling in love, but the consuming thoughts of how great your future looks with them in it can also come into play. In fact, many signs that a man specifically is falling in love is when he begins including the partner he is interested in into his future plans. This comes from the logical aspect of men, where they begin to reevaluate their future in a logical sense, now that they can predict a significant change with their partner by their side. Once relationships become serious, it's a given that both partners begin reevaluating their future lives together, followed by taking the necessary steps to build that future life. So, when the exciting thoughts about the future begins to become a reality, you can be sure it's definitely love. Number 5. It feels effortless and safe. Anything worth having takes time and effort, right? Well, this is definitely true when it comes to long-term relationships where both partners are faced with working out the kinks that come with any relationship. However, when you're falling in love, it should feel effortless, like you're sure of yourself that you're making the right move. When we have our rose-coloured glasses on, the initial stages of falling in love, everything feels safe and almost nothing is second-guessed. Typically, the first few months of dating can be fast-paced, nerve-wracking and thrilling for both people in love. However, once both partners begin to become more comfortable with each other, the nervousness subsides and the true personalities begin to emerge. This is a crucial time to reevaluate your feelings towards your partner. If during this time you begin to feel even more comfortable, safe, and vulnerable with this person, then you can take that as another telltale psychological sign that you are falling in love with them. Number 6. You mimic their emotions. When close friends or family are going through an emotional time in their lives, you automatically empathize with them, even to the point of subconsciously experiencing the same emotions as them to relate to them on a genuine level. The feeling of love and respect towards a partner you may be falling in love with should result in the same type of empathizing. This mimicking of emotion doesn't stop there. In fact, when we're falling in love, we begin to take on part of the person's main personality characteristics. For example, if your new partner is an overly happy and eccentric person with a positive outlook on life, this will begin to rub off on you, giving you a different outlook on the world around you. You may even find yourself becoming overly positive and eccentric to the point that other people around you begin to notice it. Unfortunately, the latter of this is also true. If you find yourself falling in love with someone that has a lot of emotional turmoil, you may take on that stress in an attempt to better reason with them and understand where they're coming from. Number 7. You want to be more romantic. If you've always been known as the non-romantic type in the past, or maybe you just cringe at any attempt at romance you witness, like those shows and sappy movies, that could all change when you are truly falling in love. Love makes us do weird things, it's as simple as that. Maybe you've never thought about getting married, or you always thought flowers were a waste of money. Yet now, you have an overwhelming desire to buy all the flowers and start looking for a ring. You're not going crazy. You're just in love. Writing letters, surprising your partner with chocolate and planning fancy dinners. When you're in love, you feel like a high school teen all over again. You feel like you're playing the lead role in a romantic comedy because all your interactions with your new partner are just so adorable. Public displays of affection when you used to be the PDA police, constantly texting them to let them know you miss them. Like we said, love makes us do weird things. The world is irrelevant when you're busy falling in love, and that is just one of the best feelings. Number 8. Their annoying habits are cute. Everyone comes with their quirks, and in the end, those quirks are what make us unique. When you are truly falling in love with someone, these quirks are not seen in a judgmental light. In fact, you find yourself falling deeper and deeper in love when these quirks begin to reveal themselves. Humans are actually equipped to mentally point these things out in people, especially if we're considering sharing a life with them. And unfortunately, we are all a little too quick to judge. When first meeting someone, it's common to pick up on traits that result in you losing attraction for that person, especially in the initial phase of figuring out if you want to continue seeing them. However, when you're falling in love, all these pesky habits don't seem to have an effect on you as they would if they were to be anyone else. In fact, you begin to find all these habits or traits incredibly charming. Number 9. You have the urge to say, "I love you." Okay, this last sign may sound silly. Wanting to say "I love you" to your partner is a sign of falling in love, but a lot of people actually shy away from using these powerful words, and often for the right reasons. Sometimes when we have the urge to tell someone we love them, we can be lying to them and to ourselves. This is because love can come disguised in lust or lack of self-esteem. However, if you are comfortable in your own skin and find yourself relating to all of these other psychological signs of falling in love, the urge to express your love to your new partner is probably a step in the right direction. A fun fact about these three little words: studies have shown that although women are statistically more romantic compared to men are usually the ones to say "I love you" first, and are also the ones to admittedly fall in love faster than women. Alright psychos, that wraps up today's video. So according to these 9 signs, do you think you're falling in love? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more psycho videos. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next one.